Hina. I am a graduate student with Kristen Maynard's group, like the molecular neuroanatomy. I used to be a RA here, and then I decided to go back to school. And then I rotated and joined Kristen's lab after my second rotation. So I'll be mostly working on spatial transcriptomics projects, Visium, Visium HD, and working in the region called locus. I've worked with this region before, but just answering new questions this time. So that's my background. And recently, for one of the papers, I was trying to find color palettes, and that's when Leo saw me struggling with the colors and the n number of options that we have. And I found this website which really helped me pick colors. I also posted this on our RStats Google Sheet, but this is what the website is. Uh, like the rgraphgallery.com. It's really interactive, and I feel like it's informative enough for beginners who don't know much but also want to get information about colors and how they're going to look like. So I'm just quickly going to go through like the things that I used from this website and how it was useful, at least for me. So small things like it has, so the top right here, it has different options where you could look at the chart types, things like, I don't know, bar plots or histograms or things like that. So when I started exploring, I was looking more for like, say something, a graph that looks something like this, a histogram. And then I was exploring all the different types of histograms that they have. And it's very sweet that they have like small R codes and how it'll display things and how you can modify like legends, axes, colors. So that's how I started using this website and also getting familiarized with this function called ggplot2. And then I moved to colors quickly. I did not spend a lot of time on the graphs, but I moved to colors. And they have this little app right here, which is really cool, where they have the names of the color, what the colors look like for each palette. It's like they have palettes ranging from like 4 or 5 colors to all the way 12, 24 colors. So which is really cool. And whenever you select like a palette, it updates the different charts they have here. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So it updates these charts here and you can see like how your colors are going to look like. So mostly we all deal with histograms or say heat maps. So this is a good way for us or anyone to visualize how their colors would look on a heat map. Another cool thing about this is you could change the way you want to see the colors. Like this is just normal vision. I don't know how, like, what the in details of all of these words mean, but I would just like play around with them and see the colors. It just, I don't know, it just gives you different perspectives if how these colors would look to people who have like, I don't know, color blindness or any other type of disorder or disease. So something like that. It also shows you like grayscale colors. So I feel this is really cool. So I kept the normal vision. And whenever I wanted to look at, say, hex codes for colors, I would just click on this little download button where it would show me the array, like the hex codes. And it also gives you like a small little R code, which you can incorporate easily into your codes. So I think this is really cool for people at least who don't know much of R coding and just want to like know the hex codes and give it to the data analysis person. So like the data analyst, it is easier. So yeah. And it also has a little thing right here where it uses the Palantir library and how you could just like incorporate this code into the code that you're using. So yeah, that's the website. And how I used it, just to give you an example, is so this is one of the panels that we decided to use for LC paper. And like the colors look good, but I wanted certain clusters to pop out. Say, let's say LC, I wanted it to pop out. Right now, it feels like this cluster, the serotonin population is popping out. And I wanted to change the way like reviewers would look at our clusters and our heat maps. So I decided to like use the website and change colors. Using the website, I came up with something like this. So that's how I basically used the website to find colors and make it look, oh, this also makes it easier for anyone else, like say your supervisors or colleagues who don't use R and just want to see how their colors would look like. So this is just a representation of how I used the website and what I got at the end.
Do you make that from the website or you made it manually?
Oh, so I actually did this. Okay. So first of all, like I was struggling to find a panel which has all the colors the way I wanted. So I ended up like narrowing it down to some of these palettes and then picked and choose the color that I wanted. So that's how I came up with the 9 colors I want. But like their predefined panels are also really good. So yeah. And it's like just 2 lines of code, which I also got from the website. So it's easier for non-coders to play around with.
Can you run that code?
Yeah, there we go. Small little thing.
Nice.
So yeah,
Awesome. Thank you,
Yeah.
Tina.
thank you.
Yeah. So I think that's it. You had prepared.
Yeah, that's all. I just wanted to introduce this website. I don't know how many of you already know about this, but I found this and I really like it. So next time if I have to find colors for manuscripts, this is where I am going.